Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to cover about that we will deep dive into some powerful libraries like Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and I'll show you how to use them for analyzing time series data in machine learning. Whether you are forecasting a stock prices, whether you are forecasting any pattern or forecasting any sales data, these tools will help you unlock valuable insights. Let's start by understanding what time series data is and why it is so important for making predictions. Okay, this approach will make the video accessible to wider audience while still delivering deep insights into time series analysis with Python. Okay, now we will in this video we will see six for this project for this video there will be a six steps like understanding the time series data, Python libraries for time series analysis, exploring time series data, time series decomposition, machine learning models for time series forecasting, building a time series forecasting model, and deploying the model. Okay, so we will go step by step. Okay, these are the seven steps for this video. Maybe video could be around 1 hour, 1.5 hour, but you need to watch whole video so that you could able to understand time series. What is time series? How we can predict the sales prediction? How we can work on stock prices? Right. How can forecast these stock prices? So we will deep down into this, and for that, understanding time series data, time series, first of all, I'll tell you about time series. Then we will go to importing the libraries. Okay. Time series data is a sequence of observation recorded over time. For example, there are certain observation. For example, if let's take an example of Indian stock market. Indian stock market at open at 9:15, then closes on 3:30, right? Then as his prices showing uptrend for any index like Nifty or anything, then then the recorded observation over time is time series, right? Think stock prices, weather data, or daily sales numbers. Sales numbers are getting increased, right? These data sets are crucial for forecasting future trends. Okay, for that we will import two libraries. First would be Pandas library, and second would be matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, right? Then we will import two libraries. Import Pandas as PDs. Okay, and also we will import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. These two libraries we will import, we will enter, and you can see here the libraries are getting imported in our BS code. I have opened the BS code. You can open Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab, or anything. Okay, or any IDE. Okay. Then actually we will import the data from a URL. I will give the URL. Okay, URL uh, okay. I will give the URL in to the resource section or comments description box. This would be the URL from which we will import the data. Okay. So for that, we will write here comment loading a data set for time series. Okay, for time series, we will import the data from master airlines passenger data. That would be master airline passenger data, and this is the URL. I will paste it into the description box, and so that you can do your analysis with this URL as well. Okay, or you can see here, you can go to their websites, and then I will write a script to convert the URL into data frame and to import the data. I will write like data is equal to data is data frame or a variable which I have given to import the URL through Panda library. Okay, so I will write pd dot read csv. Okay, here usually when you are working in your own PC or local CSV file, then you usually write your file name or any path which is present locally. Okay, I will write. I need to fetch from here URL. So then I will write URL. Okay, URL dot. I will write PARC date is equal to month month. I will explain these terms. If you're getting confused, I will explain. Don't worry. Then I will write comma. I will write index call month. I will explain. Don't worry. I will explain. Okay. Each and everything I will explain. But please watch this video in a very silent environment so that you can understand. Okay. Then I will write print data dot head. I will print the head. Okay. Shift enter. Then uh, we can see here we have printed the data frame by importing this CSV from this website. Okay, this link. We've imported this. You can see here we have created data frame. Okay, so for now I will insert into another so that we can visualize this. For this, visualizing the data, visualize visualizing visualizing the data. We will visualize the data. For that, we have imported Matplotlib, so we will write plt dot plot. What we need to plot? We need to plot data frame. We need to plot. Then we will plt dot title. Then we will write what would be the title. We will write airline passengers over time. Okay, airline passengers over time. Okay, this would be the title. Then we will write plt dot x level. X level would be x time. X level will be time, and plt dot y level would be what would be number of passengers. Number of passengers. Okay, and we will write plt dot so shift enter. Here you can see airline passengers over time. Time is in x-axis and number of passengers is in y-axis because we have write a code here. We have written a code here. Okay, so I hope you understand this, right? So I will explain Paris Paris underscore dates. What is it? Okay, what is it? Paris underscore Paris underscore dates. Uh, uh, we use Paris underscore dates to convert date columns into datetime object as per the Python. So we are using Paris underscore date to convert date columns into datetime object. Okay, plot the data to visualize trend and patterns. We have plot the data because we want to see the pattern visual. We want to see the visual. We don't know what is in data, what consists the data sets. That's why we try to visualize this so that we can understand easily. Okay, and our second step For example, Python libraries, second is the Python libraries for the time series analysis. That means to work efficiently with time series, we will use Pandas for data manipulation, NumPy for numerical operations. Understand this. Pandas for what? Data manipulation, to import the data, to show, to visualize, to work on the data manipulation is comes under Pandas. NumPy for numerical operation, any numerical operation we want to do, then we will use NumPy. Matplotlib we will use for visualization in Python. These are these three libraries you have to work on. Okay, so that you can create any project by using three libraries. These are very important libraries in Python. Okay, and this is for it. This is for second step, and for this basically this was about libraries only. And third step we will write here code exploring time series data. Exploring time series data, right? Let's now we will what we will do, let's clean and explore our time series data sets. We will clean the data sets and key steps, including what would be the key steps means include checking for missing values and extracting insights like trends or seasonality. Okay, these would be these comes under the third step. Okay, I am explaining. I will explain everything step by step. Please allow me some time. Okay, so for that, do you know? Have you ever heard how to uh, check missing values? Have you ever heard any code? Okay, okay. So, checking for missing values, checking for missing values. How we will check the missing values? Okay, for missing values, data dot is null dot sum. What does it mean? That it simple means that in data frame, if any null value is there, then do it sum, right? For this line means if in the data frame we have given a variable for our data frame, if any is null value, then please do it sum. Shift enter. We can see here passengers, that means 0. There is no missing values, right? And we will insert a second. Here we will insert what we will do here. We will we want to see, we will rolling average for trend visualization. We will rolling average for trend vi- visualization. Okay, that means we will write here comment rolling average for trend visualize visualization. Okay, अब we will write here a script. We will write here like rolling mean. We will rolling average. We will find out the rolling average with passengers. Okay, that means data rolling mean is equal to data passengers dot rolling window 12 dot mean. Okay, let's ro- roll this up. Shift enter. We have rolled this, and in next line we will create a visual for the same. Okay, we will create a visual. I will our rolling average is smooth fluctuation to highlight trend. Okay, rolling average what do? smooths fluctuation to highlight trend, any trend. Okay, it's common technique for understand seasonality or patterns. It is a very common technique for understanding seasonality or any pattern. That's why we have created a rolling average. Okay, so for rolling average, we will plot original and rolling mean. We will plot original and rolling mean, which we have find out by applying this script. So we will try to plot this. What is the difference? What makes the difference? Okay. So for example, PLT from where we have found PLT, because PLT we have, when we are trying to import the library Matplotlib, then we have given a alias PLT. That's why we are using PLT. PLT dot plot data. That means our data frame which we have created. Okay, data. That's why comes data. In data, passengers. Okay, in data, passengers. We are working on the passengers column. That's a passengers. Passengers, we have written passenger because passenger is the column in the data frame. Then we will give label. We will give label. Label is equal to original. 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 Okay. PLT dot data. No, 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 no. PLT dot plot होगा ना. Sorry. I'm sorry. Plot. PLT dot plot data. What we have found out here, rolling mean. Rolling mean. Okay. Comma label is equal to rolling mean, comma color is equal to red. We will close this. What we did here, there is something went wrong, I think. What we did, we have parenthesis, we have closed here. We should not close. That's why uh, it's become red. Now plt dot legend null plt dot show. Shift enter. We will shift enter. We find it out that plt dot data, we have invalid syntax. Maybe you mean double is equal to. What we did wrong? Not able to get plt dot plot data passengers. Here we did something. We have to remove this. We have to close here. Now we will shift enter. Here you can see that original and rolling mean. We have plot original versus rolling mean. Okay. I hope this is very much clear to you guys. Step by steps we are going. Okay, and you have to see things usually gone step by step, and you should be with me step by step. That's why so that we can understand what is actually time series, how it works, how can we deploy in our machine learning models. Okay, so for the next step, this is it um, for step 3. This is it. Okay, and we will move to step second. This would be time series decomposition. Okay, time series decomposition. This would be time series decomposition, and we will work on this time series decomposition. I explain you decomposition. What is decomposition? Decomposition breaks. time series into trend. Decomposition breaks time series into trends, seasonality, and residuals for deeper insights. We are using decomposition in time series because of we want to get deeper insights from this data set. Okay, so for that we need to work on some stats model, and we will in a stats model we will work on seasonal decompose, separate data into interpretable components. It will convert separate data into interpretable components. Okay, we will use multiplicative if trend are proportional, otherwise additive. Okay, trends are proportional, then we will use multiplicative, and otherwise additive. This might be for you, these are new things, but you have to work on this. Okay, so we will write here from stats stats models dot tsa dot seasonal import seasonal decompose, as I have told you. Okay, this we have to import from stats model. Stats models dot tsa seasonal import seasonal decomposes. Okay, we will shift enter. That's no module found. Stats model, there is no model. Let's try to pip. I will insert here. um, Pip install stats models. Shift enter. Let's see. Let's try to install. If I have not installed, you can also try along with me so that we can see what is the actually error we have received. You can see here we have successfully installed stats model in our local system in our laptop. And if you have yet are waiting to install it, you can write it pip install stats model and shift enter. Then you can see here we have successfully collected all packages and successfully installed stats model. Okay, up now we have to write here like we need to write shift enter. Now you can see it will run seasonal decompose. Okay, we have imported the stats model. Stats model from stats model imported seasonal decompose. Okay, so I hope this is very much clear to you guys. Sometimes we are forget to install the libraries or things, then we get error and we forget these things. But we have to keep in mind that these things should be installed correctly, and so that our model can work without any error. So moving ahead, now what we are trying to do, we are trying to decomposing the time series. We are trying to do here decomposing time series. We are trying to decomposing time series. So how we can, sorry, okay. Up now I will write here a script decomposition decom decomposition is equal to decomposition is equal to seasonal decompose, which we have imported. We will write here seasonal decompose, which we have imported here. We will use it. Open parenthesis. We will write data because our data frame. That's why I have written here data. We will write here from data I want to passengers. Then I will write inside the square bracket we will write passengers, then column would come into decomposition variable. That's why I have written here. We will write here inside parenthesis, we will write a comma. Then I will write model y for model for what? Multi mu multiplicative. Okay, and here we will write comma, period is equal to 12. Okay, this we will write like this. And I have already explained you, we need to use if trend are proportional, multiplicative, and otherwise we need to use additive for model. Okay, so please keep a note for this. And we will write de decomposition dot plot like this. We will write plot dot show like this. We will shift and hit enter. Now, guys, you can see this is amazing. This is amazing. Time series analysis, such a amazing. We have find here we have a trend. We find here seasonal. We have find here like this and this passengers over time. I hope this is very much clear to you guys. We have decomposed the time series into multiple parts and we can get the deeper insights. Okay, so this is time series in machine learning and you can deploy in any machine learning model. Okay, so guys, um, I hope this is very much clear to you guys, and till now, there is no problem with this. Okay, and as we move ahead, and we will try to forecast step five machine learning models for time series forecasting. So for that, I will explain like a time series forecasting models range from statistical methods like ARIMA to advanced methods like LSTMs in deep learning. Okay, this in deep learning, LSTM comes from deep learning. So we will try to explore that as well. I have already promised you that I will explain each and everything. I will convert every step in a very simpler form. Keep watching this video. Okay. So I have already explained. We will start. There is two models, statistical models, ARIMA or advanced के लिए for advanced in deep learning LSTM model. So I will explain ARIMA model first. Then I will go to LSTM model. So for ARIMA model, what we will do? ARIMA model. So ARMIA, ARIMA. I will explain ARIMA, then I will go to LSTM deep learning. Okay. Then from here we need to from from stats model, stats models dot tsa dot ARIMA. And okay, in stats model, ARIMA is there. Dot tsa dot ARIMA dot model. Okay, ARIMA model comes under stats model. Okay, we will import what we will import ARIMA. ARIMA. Okay, we will import this. We will import this and okay. And here I will write fit on model. Fit on model. We will fit the data frame into our ARIMA model. Then we can see the insights. Okay. So then we will write model. We have given the variable model is equal to ARIMA. Then data, our data frame. In data frame, what we need to check? Passenger. In passengers, I will write order 5 comma 1 comma 0. Then I will close this. I will close this as well, and I will close this. Okay, and this is the order 5 comma 1 comma 0. Then I will write ARIMA ARIMA underscore result. We will write a variable. Okay, result is equal to model fit. Model dot fit. We are trying to fit the model. Okay, this model gets into fit like a variable like ARIMA results. That's why model dot fit. And then we will forecast this. Forecasting, forecasting. For forecasting, we will forecast. We have given the variable forecast ARIMA results dot forecast step is equal to 12 print. What we will print, we will print forecast. Shift enter. Let's see. There is something warning message. No frequency information will provide. So inference frequency MS will be used. There is something warning. What warning we have received? Um, from stats models dot tsa dot arima dot model import arima fit on arima model. Okay, fit on model मतलब arima model. Okay, the model is equal to arima data passengers comma order 5 comma 1 comma 0 arima result is equal to model fit forecast arima results dot forecast steps steps. I think step here we can write steps, then we can see shift enter. Let's see guys, we have forecasted. Okay, these are the results I have. This is ARIMA model. By using this machine learning model, you can see the results which we have predicted. Predicted mean this is the predicted mean. Okay, we have successfully received the results which we required initially. Okay, for model. Okay, I hope this is very much clear to you guys. Let's see another thing. We have seen ARIMA. Now we will see what we will see. We will see LSTM in deep learning. Like this, you can find your own, work on your own data sets. So we have write LSTM in deep learning. So now we will deep down into LSTM in deep learning, that how we analyze by using LSTM, right? So for that, what we need to do, for that we need to use TensorFlow. Okay, TensorFlow we need to use, and then we will import by TensorFlow. We will import sequential. Okay, and then we will import LSTM, dense, then NumPy. We will import these tools. Okay, so from TensorFlow, I think this we need to install TensorFlow dot keras dot models import from TensorFlow keras model. We will import what we will import. We will import sequential. We will import sequential, and what we will do from TensorFlow keras we will import layers from from TensorFlow dot keras. We will import layers. Up under this, we will import LSTM for a time series, and we will import dense, and also we will import NumPy as NP for operations. ठीक है, operational calculation we will use NumPy. Then we will hit Shift Enter. Here you can see we have received the error module not found. We need to install this. Okay. I hope you if you have yet need to install, then you can install with me. So I am going to install. Sorry, this is something unusual. We need to install where we can install. We can install here. I will write like pip install TensorFlow. Shift enter. Here it is getting installed TensorFlow. Um, what we have received could not find a version. This is and from version none, no matching distribution found TensorFlow. Let me check, guys. गाइस हम इसको दोबारा ट्राई करते हैं अभी दिख रहा होगा यू कैन सी हियर and we are going to try again. Okay, so if you faced any error, then you need to select your Python 3.12 or below version. Then it will run easily. I think so, as far as I understand. And let's install pip install. I have already tried in my Anaconda notebook as well. Pip install TensorFlow. Shift enter and let's see. Already satisfied. It should be already satisfied. Right. There is something error. What error we are facing? TensorFlow. TensorFlow. Shift enter. Let's see. We have received error version. I am making some mistake. TensorFlow. Okay. Let's see. It is getting run. It is running right. Okay. Yes, already satisfied. That means it is installed. Uh, through Anaconda, it is installed. Uh, okay. Then, okay, then you can shift and enter. Let's see. We were trying to direct through Python 3.13. That was where we were getting error. We have tried through Anaconda. It is installed. Okay. So we have received the command run successfully. And here we will insert and then we will ARIMA model we have done. Now we will prepare the data. So I have already prepared the data. So I will just copy it and paste it here. Okay, I will not take too much time. I will not take because there are lots of codes and video would be too long. And prepare the data for LSTM data value. We have given a variable data is a data frame, passengers the column value, reshape -1 to 1, train size integer lane data value multiply by 0.8, train test is equal to data underscore data value. This is the variable we have put it here. Then we have used semicolon, train size and data value and vice versa, right? And create sequence for LSTM. We have defined a create sequence data and sequence length. Based on that, we have given two lists x and y. For I in range, lane minus sequence, x append, by append. Okay. So np.array because we need to perform some mathematical operations. Similarly, for sequence length, test and trend would be performed, and then build a LSTM model sequential LSTM 50. You can see here. Okay. Then model compile. It will get compiled, and model fill we will fit into xtrain and bytrain which we have created here, and post that batch size 16, and then we will use predict model x test. Okay, shift enter. Let's see what is the output we received. Data is not defined. Okay, let me see, because we have changed something, that's why it is getting error. Data is not defined. Now we will see. I'm hoping that now we will not get error. LSTM data value data percentage -1 data is not defined. Why we are getting error? Let's see. Okay, I understood. I understood. Now we will enter. It will run. Don't worry, guys. You should do along with me so that you can also perform this. NP is not defined. Oh my God, because we changed kernel, na? That's why. Mm, NP not defined. Okay. Let me see. Don't worry, guys. It will get resolved. Yeah, okay. Now we will shift enter. It is getting run. Okay. Guys, this is our prediction which we were trying to make by this loss steps, right? I hope this is clear to you guys. This is the approach which we were trying to explore earlier. Okay, and build a time series forecast model. So for that, I have written a code already. I have written a code. Evaluate the ARIMA model from sklearn.matrix. Import mean squared error. We need to import from sklearn.matrix. Then we have written ARIMA underscore 4 because this is the our variable. Then ARIMA result dot forecast step length test mean squared error test ARIMA forecast print mean square. ARIMA result is not defined. ARIMA result is not defined. What is the error, guys? We are getting ARIMA result is not defined. Okay, okay, I understood. I understood. Because we use ARIMA here, na? We use ARIMA underscore results. We need to replace this, rerun this. Once we have run again, then now we can shift enter. Now it is mean square error. Okay, we have evaluate the ARIMA model. If you want to go through in detail, then read the read ARIMA model, okay, on Google, so that you can understand the definition of these terms, and you will be surprised that if you are facing some difficulties to understand this, please go through the ARIMA model. Then you will make a project, you will make a time series on machine learning model. Okay, so I hope this is very much clear to you guys. If you want to deploy, you can deploy the model anywhere you can deploy this model. Okay, which model we have created, time series machine learning IPN by in series. Okay, you can deploy anywhere. Okay, so for that, if you want to see that how can we deploy this model, we can also see this as well. But for the time being, the time is very not too much for us. But we can try this. We can try by using Flask. Okay, so we will install pip install Flask. Shift enter. Let's see. Flask is getting installed. Requirement already satisfied. Then we can run again. By using Flask, you can deploy the model. Okay, let's see. It is installed. Okay, and Flask is the library. Okay. Um, right now, whatever the code I am providing a code for create a Flask app. I will provide the code because if I write then video, the time will get extended for this video. That is not required, okay, for time series. To create a Flask app, I will provide the sample web API that uses a trained time series model like ARIMA or LSTM to make prediction. So for that, that I have written the code. So that I will paste it here, and I will paste it here. I have pasted the code from Flask import Flask request JSO and IFI. Okay, import NumPy Pandas Jetsmo Arima processing and app cliff for app Flask underscore name. Then our data frame, and then we will shift and enter. We will shift and hit the enter. ठीक है? Okay, guys, ये यहाँ पे रन हो रहा है अभी. हमने we have provided the updated code. You can see here. From Flask, import Flask request, justify Pandas stats model, then initialize the app, Flask app, right? And and here we have given the load pre-processing, and we have given info the time series of two has a frequency, fit, ARIMA model, prediction function, make forecast steps, and then define the Flask route. Okay, method post. Then we have run. It is taking time, guys. So for validation, if not instance steps int or steps less than equal to 0, return justify error. Step must be a positive integer. Okay, like this. It is running. Let's see what would be the output, if it is correct or not. Here you can see there is a warning. This is a development server. Do not use it in production development. Use a production WFGI server instead. Okay. So this is running on this HTTP request, and let's see once it will run successfully, then we will see the instances. We should wait here for that. Okay. Meanwhile, you can see the code which we have written here. If you have any confusion related to this code, please do let me know in the comment section. I will tell you what are the other steps, what are the measures which we have taken.